Hey, what's up to everybody out there on YouTube on this lovely Saturday evening? I hope all of you are doing well. And as always, welcome to Super Hubby Review. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to drop by my channel. And also keep in mind that if you like to show your appreciation for my content, you now have the option to leave a super thanks in the comment section of this content. So feel free to do that if you like. And with that being said, let's get into it. And today I am going to be reviewing these Sony wireless Bluetooth headphones. I am really excited about this review here. Shout out to Sony for having this quality product here. And also shout out to Wally World. Yes, Walmart for having this available. The cost price was $49.99. It's going to end up being $50. Or more and change, give or take, depending upon where you purchase these from. So let's inspect these headphones and I'll give you a good, honest review. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. Let's take a look at the design first. I love that smooth black color there. There's so many nice features on these headphones that really stood out to me here. I like that Sony logo there. I love that. Good, a lot of good creativity on these headphones here. And the fact that they're wireless even makes it better. No more corded headphones for me. And I also like this little soft cushion part here. I like that. Gives you that really good comfort as you're wearing these. And you can also, this part here can extend it to your preference. That gives you that comfort level that you're looking for. Sony did a really good job with these headphones here. And I'm glad I purchased these. Nice soft cushions here. These feel really comfortable when I'm wearing these, and I love that. That tells you this is going to be on your left side and your right side. I like that they done that because you will always know which side to have these on. So good job by Sony. I also like that these headphones can go in like that. So if you ever need to put them back in the box, just turn both of the little earmuffs like that and slide it back down in the box. Very easy and user friendly. I love that. And this part here gives you a little bit of ear flexibility as well on both sides. Okay. And let's talk about this part here. Your charger cord is going to go in right there. All right. Yep. Let's keep in mind that these Sony wireless headphones also come with a little small, charger cord. I like that. So keep in mind it does come with a small charger cord here. The plug does not come with it. So if you have a plug that you normally use for your cell phone, you can attach this to it or use something similar like this to charge your headphones. And we're also going to be talking about battery life and other features there. I do wish this cord was a little bit longer, but I guess I won't complain much because at least it came with one. So keep that part in mind. And it also comes with, of course, your manual here. There will be some important information in here that you would be able to read if you like. So keep that part in mind as well. Not too bad for $50. Okay, so let's continue inspecting these headphones, looking at some of the things it comes with. This part here, you're going to have an indicator here that's going to tell you if the battery is low, or if it's powered on, or if it's powered off. And here you got this little button here in the middle. As you can see, you're going to press this button here to turn it on. There's a power symbol right there. And this is your volume button here. Press this for higher volume. And you can turn these down. You can turn the volume down with this button here. Okay. So not too bad for that price point there. So let's go ahead and talk about some other things, the sound quality and things like that. I will say that my experience with the Sony wireless headphones is I was extremely pleased with the sound quality. I mean, these Sony wireless headphones, they pack a punch, and you're able to feel, I was playing some instrumental music on this. I've listened to some sports podcasts, a couple of basketball and football games, and just music in general. And I've been very, very pleased with the sound quality of these Sony headphones. The sound is really, really good, and it gets really loud, and that's how I like it. So you're definitely gonna feel that as you're using these headphones. For me, I have purchased other headphones in the past to where the max volume, max volume was not loud enough. But I would say these wireless headphones here, they get the job done. Smooth, clear sound quality, and you feel that when you're using these headphones here. Let's talk about the battery life. I've been pretty much using these all day, and it's still close to it's still close to 100% charged. So I'm very, very pleased with the battery life. It probably takes about maybe an hour or so to get these fully charged. If the battery's dead, maybe an hour and a half will get you right back to fully charged. Not too bad at all. Very pleased. And this is what I would expect from Sony. I mean, come on, it's a Sony, a very popular brand that has a pretty good reputation out there as far as tech and things like that. So let's also talk about these are extremely user friendly. It's very easy to link these to your cell phone. Just press the Bluetooth button on your cell phone, and your cell phone will be able to pick up the Bluetooth signal and link these wireless headphones to your phone. It took me maybe a couple of seconds to do that. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the advertising on the box here, because in most cases, there's something that will be said or mentioned that will persuade the consumer to go out and get these. All right, so here it is advertised, made for iPhone. So that's your iPhone and iPod. That's a big selling point there. Those people who have iPhones or iPod, seeing that's really going to persuade some of the consumers to go out and get this. There are some wireless headphones that are not compatible with iPhones or iPods. So that's a good selling point there by Sony. Also works with Android. When I first saw these, I was sort of, wondering, was it compatible with Android? I saw that little sticker there, and that gave me the assurance that I could link my Samsung Galaxy phone to these Sony wireless headphones. All right, let's also take a look at some of the Advertising here, 360 degrees. See, 360 degrees reality audio. Now, that's going to be a big selling point there because when I'm listening to my content with these headphones, I can feel the power, the sound power and quality with these headphones. Good advertising by Sony and for also living up to what they advertise. So 50 hours. Listen, the battery life lasts for several hours, and I'm a witness of that. I have no complaints there. Obviously, there's some, wireless headphones I've used. The battery life wasn't that good at all. More top point. These can go for your if you have an up to date laptop, you can link these on that as well. So I love that. So let's also take a look at some other things. Here. It is advertised as music playback time, maximum 50 hours. That's a big selling point there. 3-minute charge plays up to an hour and a half. Now that's going to be a big deal there for some consumers, knowing that it doesn't take much charging to get you some time to use these headphones. Let's also look at here. It is advertised as hands-free phone calls. I love that. And if you're driving or out taking care of business or running any errands or things like that, you can be hands-free. Put these wireless headphones on and you can take care of your personal or business calls and be hands-free. This is very, very good and very, very convenient. Sometimes if you're too busy, you don't have time to hold your phone, I highly recommend getting these wireless headphones, because if you're in the kitchen cooking and you just don't have much time to pick up your phone and talk to people, these wireless headphones really are going to make things very convenient for you. Let's also take a look at that equalizer there, custom equalizer. That's really going to stand out to the consumer there. Now, it is also advertised as voice assist function compatible with Siri and other devices. Big selling points there by Sony. I must say these wireless headphones here, they do live up to the advertising. Now, let's look at some things here. These do have the capability, I believe, to skip songs or to skip over certain content that you're looking for. You have the option to go forward here, or you can press rewind. Those buttons I showed you on the earmuff part give you the capability to do that. So good features here on these headphones. Not too bad for $50. Sony, you really did your thing here, and I am extremely pleased with these wireless headphones here. Now, I've come to the realization that all wireless headphones do not operate the same. What really stands out to me is that Sony is a brand that I really do have invested in over the years, from consoles to TVs, and it is good to know that Sony is still putting out quality tech for the consumer. And I don't have any complaints at all. These headphones was exactly what I would expect from Sony. So a shout out to Sony there. So that's pretty much my review there. I would deem these as being a low risk purchase. Not too bad for $50. Sometimes to get better quality, in some cases, you have to spend a little bit more money. But because of Walmart's user friendly return policy, I know that I can bring these headphones back if I have my receipt and get my money back. But these Sony wireless headphones is a keeper. All right, so I'm very picky when it comes to my headphones, and I don't have any complaints. These definitely takes care of my wireless headphone needs. So these can be used for a variety of things, and for those of you who never had wireless headphones, once you go wireless, you probably would never go back to headphones that have a cord to it. Because sometimes that cord can get snagged on something. Sometimes it's inconvenient getting tied up. But with wireless headphones, if they're fully charged, you don't have to worry about that. The inconvenience of having a cord. So I'm being able to do multiple things in one with these Sony wireless headphones. I get to listen to music. I get to make calls, to do a variety of things. Can even, you know, create social media content with these headphones. They can serve as a microphone as well. So as you're making your content, so keep that part in mind as well. So also, not only is it important for me to share my thoughts, I'm also curious to know what are your thoughts. For those of you who have purchased these, feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about these Sony wireless headphones. What were the pros? What were the cons? What did you like about these headphones, and what didn't you like? So if you have not bought these yet and you're wondering, is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it. And I hope that I said something helpful or informative for Cedar mentioned that would make a positive impact in your purchases. That's pretty much my review there. Also, thank you for dropping by Super Hubby Review. And if you have not yet, I also thank you in advance for subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell, and also liking this content in its entirety. And also a special thanks to those of you who do subscribe to my channel. It is much appreciated. Thank you for your support on the social media platform. And also to show your love and appreciation for my content, you now have the option to leave a super thanks in the comment section. Feel free to do that if you like. And I will continue to put out honest review-based content in my free moments. And lastly, remember, God loves you very much. Accept Jesus into your heart. Repent of any sins in your life. Keep that faith. Never give up. Love, live, laugh. And always remember, I'm just your friendly neighborhood consumer, and I love making honest review-based content. Until next time, let's keep each other safe out there. Super Hubby Review signing off. Bye.